with you. I hope you're doing well. It's cold here. It's very cold. That's why I'm wearing this on top of my t-shirt, because it's actually, I went and checked to make sure that I was going to say the right temperature, but it's actually minus 27 right now Celsius. I checked minus 25. It was minus 13 Fahrenheit. And actually with the windshield, they're saying it's between minus 40 to minus 50 Celsius, which is minus 40 to minus 58 Fahrenheit. It's cold. It's very, very cold. It hasn't been this cold for such a long period of time, for quite a while. They're saying it's going to be pretty much the entire week. Up until next Friday, I believe. Anyway, it's not a time that you want to be outside, and you definitely do not want to leave your pets either outside for very long. Everybody freezes, so I mean, even if you dress warmly, it's still very not very good to be outside. So I'm wearing my extra layers, so you might see a few videos with that. It's a super comfy type of shirt that I got at the thrift store, and it's actually a men's jacket type of thing, and I just fell in love with it, and I got it for myself. So I'm very comfy in it. I've got a mini haul for you guys. I've been buying a few things at the thrift store when I go, because I thrift for my Etsy business. And also, of course, when I go to the thrift store, I always look for stuff that I can use for the studio for crafting as well. And I found a few things. There's some that I've already put away, but there's some that I've put in a bag so that as I was accumulating them, so that I could eventually share them with you. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So let's start with that first, and then I'll do the other part of the haul. So I got a few items. Like I said, I haven't been getting a lot, but you know, just a few. I was over the moon when I came across these. They were $3.99. They're silicone mitts, and because it's a pair, it's pretty fantastic, because I can use one in the garage when I do my mixed media there, but I can also use one here. And those silicone, like, imagine the beautiful design that this is gonna do. I was super happy with it, and because it's a hand, it's super easy to stamp with. So very, very pleased with that that find, and it's actually from IKEA, so pretty good brand, I guess, as well. They were made. It's by IKEA, and it was made in China, but they're very cool, and I love the design. It's the first time I see that design. I got this as well. I have one already that's being used to put my brushes in, but I figured it would be useful to have a second one. And you can find these at the dollar store sometimes, but it was actually a little bit cheaper at the thrift store, so I got it there. And it's also, you know, stopping it from going to the landfill, so very pleased on that little purchase. I will probably put it in the garage so that I can put my stuff there. I found this here. It was $3.99. It's a 3-ring. It's a 7-ring binder. However, it's genuine leather, and I just had to rescue it. I love the age width that it has, and I figured, you know, I could make some art and then just drill some, you know, punch some holes in it and put it in here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to use it, but I just liked it. Then I got this for $1.99. It had a different stickers, leaf stickers, and even like these are worth $2 each. So, you know, the $1.99 paid itself just with those. Not that I use them very often, and I probably would not have picked them up if it was just for those, but they had all of these papers for pen paling, and I have been the worst pen pal ever, but I'm hoping to get back into the hobby of it so that it will be useful for that. And then I picked up this little binder. It's also pretty vintage, and it was for stamps. I just thought it had really interesting paper in it that could be used for art or something. And you know, like, it's already all yellowed and stuff, so I thought it was really fun. I like the pattern on this as well, and yeah, so I just got it for, I mean, $2.99. You can't go wrong with that. So those are all the thrifted finds that I did. Let me find a way to put these aside without dropping everything. Then the next purchases that I did were at Scrapbook Centrale. And actually I went there because I was looking for two things. I was looking for some distress oxide, but I was also looking for these blending foams. And she only had one pack left of the rectangle, and I prefer the rectangle to the circles. I know that there's a lot of people that prefer the circles. We had a whole discussion about that, but I personally prefer the rectangle. So I was disappointed they had only one, but took it, and that's it. My Memento ink pad is very, very dried. Like, it's at the end of its days. Can't stamp anymore with it, so I got myself one of those little refills bottles so that I wouldn't toss away the ink pad, but I could actually re-ink it. So then I got this, and then and the next thing I want to do is, with these, I'm going to be making little pockets like this with the little ink pad swatches, so that I know what I have. I also have to basically do a listing of all the distress inks that I have, because I do have quite a lot of them, but I don't have all there's so many new colors that came out, and I definitely don't have those. And so yeah, I decided to go more with the distress oxide than with the actual distress inks, even though I don't have a lot of these in the distress inks, just because I love the way these react with water for now, and they're fairly expensive, so I didn't want to, like, already this is a huge stack, but I've been having fun playing with them, so I've decided to invest in some more that I knew I was gonna like. So for the distress inks, I got the prize ribbon, I got the Uncharted Mariner, and this is the one I really wanted, but I wanted it in oxide, and she was out, so no more oxide. She didn't have any of the oxide, so yeah, that was very disappointing. But I got at least the regular distress ink, and then I got the villainous potion, because of course, I mean, it's purple, so that had to go into my stack. So, and I love this because this is kind of a teal color. I'm loving it. So I got these three, and then in the distress oxide I got lumberjack plaid. Thought it was pretty, and the blueprint sketch, which is a nice blue but with some purple in it. Then I got the Lost Shadow, which is a gray. I got the Rustic Wilderness. I hesitated if I was gonna get it in the regular oxide, and I decided against it. Then I got the prize ribbon, which was the equivalent of this, and I got the villainous potion as well in the distress oxide. So I'm waiting for that one. I would love to find that one. I didn't get this one in the regular oxide. I'm waiting to see how different these are versus like, I've got the faded jeans, I've got a lot of them, so I'm not sure And actually, see, I already had it, that one, blueprint sketch. So good thing I didn't get it. I have that one. So no kidding, it reminded me of something I had. But I haven't, like I said, I haven't been buying distress inks for quite a long time, so I didn't know, like I didn't have the prize ribbons, all the, like the rustic wilderness I don't have. I know he's come out with flamingo pink. I don't have that one either. So there's a lot. I will probably continue adding some, but I know that I don't use all the colors. There's some colors that I like more, like the blues I really liked. I really like the purple, obviously. So those I know for sure I'm going to be using, and I would have loved to have this one, but yeah. So now I'm going to swatch them out and have fun, and I'm going to write the name, label them so I can store them properly. And even that, I think I'm going to be out of storage, so I'm going to have to find a way to store these so that I can access them. I've got a shelf next to it, so maybe I'll put them in that shelf now that I'm running out of my other container for inks. Anyway, little things to figure out, but yeah, so that's my haul. I hope that you've enjoyed. I can't wait to share making stuff with these, and like I said, I'm gonna need to get more of these. I've got 1, 2, how many are there in that? 10 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm just okay with this, but I have a bunch of inks that are not swatched out, and I would love to have a blending foam for them, because I just find that it makes it a lot easier to actually use them. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Love you, stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.